everyone, Maxwell here. Welcome back to another edition of Big Brother, Who Goes You Decide, where of course we're Manchester United, and each week you guys, the viewers, vote off one player, and our squad continues to get depleted and depleted as time goes on. You join us in 9th place. Horrible, and we did get the unfortunate news item saying that the last performance was not good enough and my job may be in doubt, and being in 9th place, that's completely understandable. So how can we kind of get back to the team? We've got, well, the resurgence hopefully begins today, a trip to Stoke, who are down in bottom place with 1 win. Could that second win come today? Hopefully not. I say we really need to get some good wins here, but it's a difficult run of fixtures. Chelsea going up next, and then Chelsea on the 28th after a home tie against Crystal Palace. But it's all about Stoke today. Not many changes from last week. I had to jump into my reserves and try and find some more players. God, I can't wait until a couple of these loanees hopefully come back. Basically what's happened is this week's elimination saw Phil Jones go. So Face Jones is gone, he is eliminated in week 16. Meaning Paddy McNair will probably play at centre back most times. It leaves us very thin in the middle. But thankfully due to his injury, Michael Carrick is back for this game. A couple of reshuffles as well due to fatigue players. We need to play small, and literally he's too good not to. Basically it sees Darmian revert back to right back, Cameron Borthwick-Jackson go to the left, Valera drops to the bench, and as I say, Carrick just replaces Phil Jones. Apart from that, same team as last week, so it's going to be Savage, Darmian, Small and McNair, Borthwick-Jackson, Blind, Carrick Young, Valencia, Nick Powell, James Wilson, and then your substitutes bench of Joe Pereira, James Weir, Joe Rothwell, Dimitri Mitchell, Marcus Rashford, who's really struggling with fitness, Guillermo Valera, and Joe Riley. So we're going to have to go here and try and counter. It's going to be really difficult because really, as poor as Stoke are in this save, like, they're not a poor team. You know, we know they've got an upload quality, you know, they've got fantastic players, Shaqiri, Arnautovic, Bojan, a big fan of Mame Diouf as well, and that's just a few of the attacking players. But thankfully the team sees no Arnautovic, he's on the bench. They're going to be Butland, Menezia, Bolshed, Shawcross Johnson, Charlie Adam, Marco Van Hinkel, Afalai, Bojan, Shaqiri and Diouf. So I still think it's a fairly strong team in one team. I think that could cause us massive problems here. But as I say, we're only going to get weaker and weaker. Hopefully, you know, some of these players can take their chance. But as you say, it's a debut for Borthwick-Jackson. It's only the 5th appearance of the season for Powell, and only the 8th appearance for McNair, and the 4th appearance for Savage. Not a lot of appearances there for our substitutes bench at all. So a lot of inexperience here, as we hopefully can take something. But we'll see. It's only more difficult as time goes on. That was part of the challenge when it got to the likes of December and into the second half of the season. It was definitely going to be really difficult, and it was going to test me and my team selections. And there we go, 1-0 down. A ball in from Charlie Adam from the corner, and it is Mame Diouf. Tira Mame Diouf with a finish there. Good, nice simple ball from Charlie Adam. Diouf just peels off at the back post, and it's just too simple, giving Savage no chance. Disappointing, not the start you want. It's not going to ease any of the younger players into the team. It's not going to raise their confidence level, so that's disappointing. And could we see an ill-fated end to this challenge? That would be disappointing. Anyway, here's Nick Powell looking for James Wilson, and it's a good save there from Jack Butland in the Stoke goal. Looking build up in this momentum. Carrick plays it in, looking for Dali Blind. Valencia to Darmian. Back to Michael Carrick, and that ends the highlight. It's disappointing the fact that we've had most of the possession, which I would say you wouldn't expect with so many players missing for this team. But unfortunately, as I say, it's just a case of hopefully putting the ball in the back of the net. And when all of our senior strikers and attacking players have mostly been eliminated, it makes it difficult. Anyway, Small in the long ball looking for James Wilson. He's going to have to grow up quickly. Here's Antonio Valencia, and he plays a good ball looking there for Ashley Young, but Glenn Johnson clears only as far as Darmian. To Smalling, Paddy McNair, Michael Carrick, Dali Blind. Could Man United make this possession count? Nick Powell, Ashley Young, can he see the run of Wilson? Is he going to go alone? He goes alone, and the less said about that, the better. But it's encouraging. It's really encouraging. You know, there's been good build-up. It's just unfortunately not taking any chances we've had. They're starting to kind of come into the game a good bit now. really stamp their authority and they're starting to take chances. Here's Minicia, oh, completely does the right back, away by Smalling. Charlie Adam, again for Minicia. Van Hinkel. And sometimes you just got to applaud an absolute wonder strike there. Marco Van Hinkel. It must be a good 25, 30 yards. Just picks the ball out. Maybe giving a bit too much space, but it's go on, son, have a pop. And I don't even think De Gea, Valdez, even Super Sam Johnson, who was like Superman in that one game, was going to save that. Simply outstanding from Stoke, and it looks like we could be coming to an end on our challenge. Rashford will get 45 minutes despite the fact he's barely fit, but we don't really have anybody else. And Valera is going to come on for Smalling, which will mean Darmian will play in at centre back. That's how desperate we are, but there's really nothing really, there's no proper way to change it, we don't have many options, so it's really hoping that like we have good starts and teams continue on for there, but when you go down early, it's not looking good, and it's turning into a real nightmare now, as Afalai scores within 20 seconds of the second half. Goal played from just to keep it in, spots the run of Afalai, Young doesn't track him, or Valencia I think maybe doesn't track him, and it's in the back of the net from the Dutchman. So yeah, it's not looking good. As I say, if it comes to worse and they do sack us, as I say, it'll be an unfortunate end. If not, we'll keep powering on, we'll play Chelsea. We'll keep the vote up regardless anyway, just in case. Unless the news item comes straight after the game, then we'll know obviously we're sacked. But as I say, it's disappointing. Poor performance for the boys. I think we've just accepted again, it's another humbling. And I think Michael Carrick will give way, and it's going to be an appearance for James Weir in the middle of the park. It was our risk overload as well. That's what one thing I've learned is certainly once you start losing a lot of key players and playing youngsters, especially in a league as big as the Premier League, it's certainly going to make it very difficult. McNair's unlucky there. Shaqiri with a block off the line. Ball shed now. Just going to put this clear into touch. Nearly hitting Mammy Juf with that. I say some people have turned up, you know, some 6.8s, but you know, like Barfoot Jackson's had a bit of a nightmare. A few others there were like low 6s in their ratings. It's just one of those things, unfortunately. FM doesn't let them just adjust to the first team quite like they did in real life. So our man of the match was Nick Powell. See if we've survived into a job first. Before anything, if we're still around for the Chelsea game. So we'll do it on video. We'll have the board meeting, let's see what they say. Failure to attend terminates my contract, so I'll attend it and just say unlucky injuries. Give me another month. Right, so we're still on a job, so we will be around for the Chelsea game. But it's looking increasingly likely that maybe we only got another 3-4 weeks left of this save. So anyway, we now need to put the eliminations up for next week. You can vote off for everybody that was in the 18, so that's Savage, Darmian, Small and McNair, Barfoot Jackson, Blend, Carrick, Young, Valencia, Powell, Wilson, Herrera, Weir, Rothwell, Mitchell, Rashford, Varela and Riley. So are you going to vote for somebody that may already miss the game, which would be like a Darmian and a Powell? Or are you going to make it even worse and take someone else out of the team? And then I'm missing 3 players. But it's up to you guys, it's all down to you. The voting will be available until next Thursday, just before the return leg of United and Liverpool. And we'll have a video out on Saturday. So as always, thank you for watching guys, it's deeply appreciated. If you enjoyed the video, hit the old thumbs up. And I shall see you real soon. Bye bye.